Flies, or Lepidoptera as they are scientifically classified, are the darlings of the insect world. Just here in the Philippines, we are blessed to have 909 butterfly species, of which 359, or about 40%, are endemic. Including the subspecies, we have more than 1,600 species of butterflies documented in the world. Let's follow their life cycle and discover their importance to our natural environment. The story starts with a pair of butterflies mating. They use such visual cues like the color of wings, flying in spirals, or sometimes the female lies with her wings in a certain position. Butterflies mate on the ground or in the air and may take a few seconds, minutes, or hours. During mating, the male transfers a sperm packet called spermatophore, which fertilizes the female eggs. For butterflies, oviposition, or the process of laying eggs, is a careful and delicate one. They cannot simply lay their eggs on any plant. Just like good mothers, female butterflies choose carefully the right host plant which their young will need to feed on. After the search, and once a suitable plant site is found, the butterfly lays her eggs. These may vary in color and shape, and are usually laid at safe areas to avoid being attacked by various parasitic wasps. Usually, it takes about 10 days for an egg to hatch, but others take a whole season. After hatching, what comes out is now the caterpillar. The little kiddo must be so confused right now, seeing the world for the first time. A caterpillar is the larval stage of butterflies and moths. They may appear small, but they are dreadful eating machines. They also have powerful jaws for chewing and 3 pairs of legs to get that tight hold on their ever so precious leaf. Phew! You'll never catch them wasting a single piece. Along the side of their bodies are small openings called spiracles, through which they breathe. They have modified salivary glands, the spinnerets, which produce silk that also enable them to handle their food more properly. They spend their days constantly devouring the leaves of their host plants and fattening themselves up to prepare for their next mysterious metamorphosis stage, the pupation. After a long food feast and finally reaching its full growth size, the caterpillar is now ready to pupate or becomes a pupa. The pupa stage is when the caterpillar encases itself in a chrysalis and then undergoes a physical change into becoming a butterfly. The pupa stage takes as little as 2 weeks or sometimes many months, depending on the species. But more than weight loss and a voluptuous figure, a caterpillar's reward for giving up its food and keeping itself in hiding from the world is, of course, changing into a lovely butterfly. And off it flies to the world. Butterflies smell using their antennae, which have a thickened end called the cloak. They taste with a tube-like flexible tongue called the proboscis, where their liquid food, like the flower's nectar and liquid from rotting fruits, pass through. On each side of the proboscis are the palps, mustache-like scaly mouth parts that test whether something is food or not. Their feet, also studded with sense organs, are also used to taste food. After going through each stage of a butterfly's life cycle, there is another fascinating activity for these insects: migration. Some adult butterflies migrate to avoid cold weather in long or short distances, and some don't migrate at all and just stay in the same region their entire lives, which may not be that long at all. Surprisingly, a butterfly's lifespan is relatively short, and to think they're vegetarians. Some live only a few days like the coppers and small blues, and others live 6 to 12 months but are inactive for most of their life. The lifespan of most butterflies are in between these two extremes. Oh well, that's the way life goes for these flower hoppers and nectar drinkers. Even though they're with us for only a short while, it's still important that we understand their significant role in biodiversity. Since each species of butterfly has a preferred larval host plant, the presence of a wide variety of butterflies indicates the existence of a wide variety of plant species as well, giving you a picture of a healthy ecosystem. Unfortunately, urbanization, forest destruction, and use of pesticides are reasons why butterflies are among the most endangered inhabitants of the rainforests. Protecting the forest homes of the butterflies means more than just protecting beautiful insects. It also means protecting thousands of other wildlife as well. And for the same reason of preserving the different species of butterflies, the Granville Butterfly Center was established. It aims to create awareness on environmental preservation, especially among the youth, and call out to our generation to move and take on their individual responsibilities in caring and saving our ecosystem.